Practically. Listen, because I'm all, because I'm so who was a rookie coach too? Listen, everybody wins a rookie coach. Well, last year. What are you talking about? It did. Worse. It's the film nigga coach. Thank you. Yes. NBA said it's
from the time you started, you're the film guy. You're a film guy. You only know the grade of the film, bro.
I don't know. I'm
asking
what?
VHS.
Hey, look, do I film this angle or that angle? They don't know shit about X's and O's. What did he do?
Terrible. And the guy that started in the film room. Y'all walk by the film. Y'all watched NBA film before, right? Mm-hmm. You watched NBA film before. Mm-hmm. This dude had to do a job, right? The dude in the film room. Okay. He did a lot, didn't he? So he's pretty smart on how to break this shit down. So you told me. He ain't got to hold on. That's a production. Wait, hold on. That's like saying we gonna have one of them niggas back there. In the hell now, man. You being a part of it? Hell nah.
A top 25 class in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey. SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
So, first time with the Chicago Bulls, Chicago Bulls. When he got the job, you know where he coached before that? Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Semi-pro.
He worked in the fucking pro.
The Scarlet Knights ready to put total and get this season started. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
By the way, Phil won a CBA championship before.
So you said, so you said, playing with coaching experience. That's NBA team meeting, take the experience. Never touch me. If you get touch me before you stay.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
He said bring it 10 points.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team...
He got a fucking coaching job. Which team? Which team was he doing all that shit for? Does it matter? Yes, he wasn't coaching. He was rebounding. No, I can tell you what he was doing because I was there. But was he not rebounding? He was on the Denver Nuggets. I can tell you what he was doing. He was developing. Was he doing scouting? He was developing players. Was he doing scouting report? What he was doing? So that's better than a college coach who's actually NBA coaching college players and developing, know how to talk to guys, know how to run plays, know how to formulate a scouting report, know how to run a practice, know how to get on the road and articulate a fucking itinerary. You have experience. And guess what facts are? Those experiences, him being developing players, this same guy that we talking about?
They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
And the crowd bringing the energy, trying to help this defense get off the field on 3rd and 10. Thomas back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Sets up the screen. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Using his feet to buy time. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a
fucking ran it.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Option look, it's Thomas. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to back.
I tell you what, as that ball starts to get towards the sideline when they're running these option plays, man, those outside players become more pivotal. My corners have to be able to tackle. My secondary is going to be much more involved in getting the quarterback to the ground. Nice job by the secondary, by this defense.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the...
Intercepted in the 1st drive, ends with a pick. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turn.
Okay, Mr. Technical ass. When you lose again, still gonna have
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
He said, okay.
You got to talk about, so when you say playoff, what's that? It says leader, what does that mean?
Leader
of the leader of,
Okay, of that board, right?
of the board that is.
10 from the 31. To the air on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Let's take a mid-picture.
Me and Brandon been playing.
32 and 31.
Me and Brandon.
32 and 21.
We've been playing.
32 and 21.
I've been winning.
Got a better winning percentage.
By the way, I'm the GOAT, right? Because I'm
That means your system and your culture is working, man, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah,
does.
it sounds
I'm the
so
GOAT.
cliche,
Go, baby.
but
Over.
These players really have bought in.
I started the show saying this. I'm going to end the show saying this. Can we all just get along?
Preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Flips it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Every game so far is about the Detroit history.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Thomas looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets down. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Unloads to the
Oh,
line.
great pick goes to
Turnover can swing momentum.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass.
Oh, wow.
Field too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, does he turn that loose down?
Oh, they didn't let him jump!
Make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're going to run it. Turning it on. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juice.
He uncorks one deep. Oh,
Hey, let me fucking jump.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
Fires to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the 1st time tonight. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Hey, man, I'm going to do my best as always, dog.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
How you been, bruh? How you been? You coming back next year, man? In college?
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Ah, get there.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, it was a good
They better
run, right?
overturn
You
that
had
shit,
the first
dog.
down. You knew you had the 1st down. Now just take care of that football.
Oh, they really not going to challenge this shit, bruh.
Extra yards.
Come on, EA.
Seem to cough it up.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Man, you got to get into it, dog. That's where the action be.
And wait
Thank
just
you,
a
Rash.
second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing
I knew that was some
undisputed
horseradish.
video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point.
I get it, dog. I know it ain't for everyone. You just the homie, dog. I like when you in the league, dog. Good entertainment, good conversation, but I get it.
To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easy.
Breaks into the open.
I didn't think they were going to hold that block that long, bro. Fuck.
Moving and give them a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something.
Grabs it inside the 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
No, I ain't real sure. Nobody on defense.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Hey, man. I think I see you at the end of the year, huh? Week 13, rivalry week. I see them North Texas boys. They made me switch in the middle of the fucking play. I hate that, bruh. Man, I was trying to switch to the fucking DN. Oh, I hate that.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go.
Yeah, my team only at 85, dog, but that's, I don't know how my defense at 83. I really don't. I don't see it, bro. Like, I know I got my DN and my D tackle. My DN is nasty. I guess I can see it 83, I guess.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And that one's incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver is just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Yeah, I know my squad. My defense is way better than my offense. I mean, my offense is way better than my defense. I'm confused. But yeah.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole.
Get there.
Get to him as he throws.
Oh, that's a great throw and a great run after the catch.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
He put that in the fucking hole, bro. That's a great fucking throw.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
Couldn't get to my right dude, man. If I'd have been on my corner, that would have never happened, dog. Fuck. Mad I couldn't switch to my corner. It's a great throw, though.
And let him do the rest.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking
Man,
for
that's a
some
hell of a
running
throw.
room, but not much
Can't
to
get
be
mad at
found
that.
as he stopped at the 18. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run it from the gun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run.
Great hands, great hands.
How about the Zip This Jr. put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for.
That's why he was number 2 in the Blitnikoff last year. So glad my dog came back.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Thomas looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
One back in the back.
Good fucking play, Huey.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
Now the play fake. He'll throw it. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Let's talk for just a moment about
I should have kept
you
running
start
with
the
that.
season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of put them out of rhythm.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Thomas back to pass.
I missed him by that much.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try
Good hit. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
I don't know why they flipped this play, bro.
First down off the play fake.
And I don't know why they flipped that.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. And you saw it on that play.
They'll run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ended off on the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Plucks it out of the air. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads it downfield. Makes a catch at the 15. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle.
That's all me. That's on me. Ah, that's on me. I gotta wait. But I didn't have the time. I should have stepped up. Should have stepped up in the pocket. That's on me.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard with all.
Let's get it right back, Ghostin. Nice way to get it right back, baby.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nice way to get it right back.
Time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Oh, no way he got off of that.
They'll mark him down at the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Unloads it left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
That's a bad throw, quarterback.
He's at the 10.
Oh, that's a bad throw, quarterback. Come on now, bro. Get the ball out there, dog. He's got him cooked.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback.
Fuck, this nigga's fucking cooked, bro.
Great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big.
That is a terrible throw, bro. fucking got this nigga cooked. First pick is on me. That one is just terrible, bro. You just lay that shit out in front, and that's a touchdown, bro.
And he's going to bring this one out.
You lay that shit out in front, and we are still running, bro.
As he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Buying some time. Got out of trouble and throws. It's caught. And he's tackled, but there's
now these niggas gonna hold every fucking play.
What the call is.
Oh my God, bro. Holding took off a big play.
Linebackers
then we hold
trying
again.
to confuse the quarterback. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. It's on target and complete. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that play.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Fucking dude got hurt from it.
This time he's got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down.
No, get out of bounds!
The defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half.
Oh, you got to get out of bounds,
Two
bro.
quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. They'll make those contested catches.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They think there's room to run to the right here. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And the Scarlet Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space.
That boy Kaiser's a dog for a reason, boy. He's one of them ones for a reason, dog.
State University of New Jersey.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media.
Give me them shits, Kaiser. We'll take those.
Not two, but three.
Hate that animation when it goes against me. Love it when it's for me, though.
Try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Thomas looking to fire.
Good tackle, Tam.
His presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Good tackle,
This
Tam.
quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing
That motherfucking transfer we got. Cover specialist safety. Move the corner.
Ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got his man down the middle. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've... Oh, it's a fake.
Yeah, see, I know it. We'll take that. We'll take it, though. We low-key thought it was going to be a fake.
And he goes out of bounds, and he is short of the first down marker. I think he just lost track of where he was. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last
I didn't
time.
let me
It
call
took them
fucking
right to the end
timeout.
zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Fires to the middle.
Oh, come on, bro. How, like, what the fuck is the point of the high pass, EA?
Turns it down to the 35-yard
Like,
line
that's
as they
twice y'all
pass it
niggas
on
done
the
did that shit,
opportunity
bro.
to force a turnover.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
That's twice I done thrown a high pass. Made this nigga lollipop this shit.
Looking
trash ass quarterback he got, bro.
Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
That's fucking twice, bro. This nigga just lollipopping passes, dog.
Too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him.
Get down! Fuck, what are you doing?
Before he wanted to, the defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Might be looking to run. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And that's easy pitch and catch. You got to catch that. Those are routes that you throw all the time, and you expect your receiver. You know, those same hitch routes, you sell it deep real quick, sit down. I need that to be a positive 8 yards or 10 yards.
Good tackle, Mallory. Good fucking tackle.
Catch for this offense.
And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PB in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
He wants to take the top off. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Notre Dame. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got him. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't, and they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually see big plays on. The receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll run the option. Breaks the tackle.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Got his man out of the backfield. Crosses the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Man, the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys in the field, and you see it right here. The play action, they're used to blocking, right? Now they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the second level, come open, the quarterback finds them in great rhythm.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Looking for the score. Snags it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
First and goal, Wyoming.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Thomas looking to fire. Touchdown, Wyoming. Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Working that left side now. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the catch. Turning it on. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find...
Oh, he wants it all. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Gets it out quickly. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Complete to the left. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, down to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell into the play.
Thomas back to pass. Gets it out fast. Bulldozes his way through. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Finds a tight end down the gut. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got it.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. They move on top here in the 4th.
Ah! And nigga's a fucking dog. Let's go, Emmett.
Doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. Say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Hey, man, I knew I was going to get that. I knew he was going to send pressure, dog. I knew it was going to be one-on-one. He ain't got the corner to stop that nigga, dog.
Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Notre Dame. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure that don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of it.
Got it inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Literally hit X to tackle, and they just didn't give me the shit, bro.
Man, great execution.
Literally hit X to tackle this man, and nothing registered.
Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point.
Like literally 2, like next to this man, just standing next to this man and tackling, and nothing registered, bro.
It'll be a touchback.
Oh man, can't make it up sometimes, bro.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Using his feet. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Now on 2nd down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Zings it complete to the right. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. The Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Rush is on him. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Thomas looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. If he runs this back, this game's over. And, man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down in this area of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you were the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
It should be game, but I know I'm going to do something stupid because I do stupid shit, so.
Third down, and they want to make sure their kicker has a chance to win it in overtime. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He got it in!
Let's go home, Rutgers. Let's go to fuck home, baby.